Hello and welcome. Hello, I'm James Rostance and welcome to the 414 Live. So this is somewhat of a special show because this is our first ever LinkedIn Live. In case you're not already familiar with the show, the 414 is the UK's #1 B2B marketing podcast, exclusively for professional B2B marketers, whether you're in-house at an agency or work client-side at a company. If you're a professional B2B marketer, then the 414 is for you. So, a short while ago, we were lucky enough to be invited by LinkedIn to be one of the beta testers for the new forthcoming LinkedIn Live platform. And we've been working flat out now to adapt the 414 podcast into the 414 Live, especially for the LinkedIn platform. And this today is to let you know that we'll be launching officially the 414 Live on Thursday the 17th of October at 11:30 a.m. It's Thursday the 17th of October at 11:30 a.m. Now, what we're going to be doing is carrying on with the 414 podcast, which will be released every Monday on the podcast app and online. And we'll also be doing the 414 Live every Thursday on LinkedIn Live. So that will be 2 episodes of the show each and every week. And if you've not already seen the show, what we do, we speak with some of the greatest and most interesting minds in B2B marketing. And we cover a whole range of topics, covering the whole sphere of B2B marketing. Everything from ABM, CX, data privacy, marketing automation, agile marketing, tech stack, emotional engagement, big data, influencer marketing, intent and predictive, all the way through to AI. So the reason why we started doing the 414 is because I originally was actually a bit frustrated as to the lack of quality content that there was on LinkedIn at the time. And I've always been taken with the campaign from, I think it's the mid-90s on MTV, which clearly stated that unless you're part of the solution, you're part of the problem. And I thought, you know what? I can probably do something about this and set about leading a bit of a change for encouraging everyone to share quality content on LinkedIn, because really I see LinkedIn as being an opportunity for LinkedIn users to not just connect with people, but to learn and expand on your professional body of knowledge. But in order to do that, you need people producing content which you can indeed learn from. So that's where the 414 was born, and my own background is in television production, so I knew I had the skill set to be able to do something about this. And I thought that by far and away the best way to share quality content so that you as a professional marketer can enhance your skill set and really develop your knowledge would be to set about interviewing and featuring some of the greatest and most influential minds in B2B marketing and bring them onto a show where I could interview them and with that allow them to share their top level expertise with you through social media. So that's how the 414 was born, and we're now adapting this for the 414 Live. And in case you haven't seen the show already, let us play you a quick demonstration of the show so you can see what it looks like and get a feel for the show itself. Try this. Hi, I'm James Rostance and welcome to the 414. So that's the show. Now then, one of my favorite authors is Grant Cardone, and by far and away his best book is The 10X Formula. You're probably already familiar with it, and I took real inspiration from that, in that whatever endeavor you want, you've got to multiply your efforts, the resources needed, the energy, the effort, all of that by a factor of 10 to get an incredible result. And that's very much how we set about doubling the amount of episodes we produce per week, and sure enough, producing 2 episodes of the 414 414 every week will indeed mean that we need twice as many guests for the show. So in the spirit of good marketing, here is a very strong, clear and compelling call to action for guests. So if you would likely make a great guest and you've got some excellent insights, wisdom, thought leadership, best practices, best methodology to share, I would love to hear from you and get you on the show. Guests we've had in the past, we've had Catherine Maskell, MD of the Content Marketing Association, Nick King from Auto Trader, Joel Harrison, Editor-in-Chief at B2B Marketing, Sophie Pemberton, standout expert in out of home, Benjamin Moncrief, Jordan Bourse, and Paul Marr, and Stevie Johnson, formerly of Made in Chelsea, but now running a very credible influencer marketing agency. Big fan. And then forthcoming in upcoming episodes, we've got Rachel Aldgary, MD of the DMA, Gary Hurry, VP of Marketing for Thomson Reuters, Paul Cash, MD of Roosterpunk, and Stephen Shelley-Otis, CEO for the Centre for Brand Analysis. So as a speaker or guest on the show, you would very much be sharing the stage with true experts in our industry and real leaders at that. Now, to apply to be a guest, please do get in contact. You can do that by going to the414.net. There's a short form there to tell us a little bit about yourself, but crucially, what you can share with the audience. Now, this brings me on to, I guess, the most important part of the 414, and the whole reason for it being is that it really is, we designed it to really share expertise and knowledge so that you can really expand your body of professional knowledge and your skill set in the shortest space of time possible. Something that I learned years back in radio, the golden adage of radio is never talk for the sake of talking. And that teaches you not only to engage, to stay there, well, let me be clear about this. It teaches you to never engage in small talk and just waffle, which is totally bad, because it's also disrespectful to the audience. If you have an audience, and in this case of professional marketers, your time needs to be rewarded with what the promise is, and in this case, for you to expand and enhance your skill set of professional expertise. So we go to a lot of trouble behind the scenes to work with the topic expert of that week to make sure that what they'll be talking about will be exactly what you need to get a really good understanding of what they will be talking about, and crucially for you to get a really good understanding of their area of expertise. So that's what we'll be doing each and every week. The show launches Thursday the 17th of October at 11:30 a.m. And I need to do, before I forget, I need to do some quick shout outs and thank you very much. These are people that have been massively helpful and supportive along the way, and they're just very cool people. Fiona Hall, Chris Pickard, Anthony Arkwright, Kate Pickard, Daniel Mann, Captain Mel and the entire Isle of Wight, Andrew D. Young, Genesio de Rossa, Jack Booth, and Alex Middleton, and Andrew Holmes, and of course my parents. I said I'd give them a shout out as well because they do help out behind the scenes from time to time. There we go. And finally, tomorrow we've got some public relations material going on. I'm off on a photo shoot with an awesome photographer who I wanted to give a quick shout out to. Because he does corporate photos, but stylish ones. Goodness knows, bad corporate photos are stuffy, and a lot of people do have them. So take a look at this. This is our new photographer, Mr. Mark Nash. He's not paying me for this. I just thought it would be really cool to give him a solid shout out because he does corporate photos that just look cool. So if you need a new photo doing for your LinkedIn profile or for just anything else that you're doing, Mark Nash, he's your chap. There you go. Right, Mark, I'll see you tomorrow. So there we go. Please do subscribe if you haven't already. In fact, if you've got your mobile phone with you right now, pick it up, search on your podcasting app of choice and search for the 414. Add us to that. And if you're not already following me on LinkedIn, James Rostance on LinkedIn, follow that so you'll be getting the notifications for the show when we go live. And as I say, we've got the big show, the big first one, on Thursday, the 17th of October at 11:30 a.m. My name's James Rostance. Thank you very much for watching, and we will see you soon.